Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your 2024 love reading. What's coming in, what you need to know, sort of like the overall theme of what 2024 is going to look like, what you're manifesting, and any advice that Spirit has for you. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. I did channel a song before I came on, and I was getting Against the Wind by Bob Seger. So for some of you that might be very specific and actual, like, might resonate for you in some way. For others of you, what I'm really getting from this is that I feel like for this collective, you were having to kind of leave stuff behind in 2023, or you're having to leave some stuff behind. You may have experienced a relationship that you may have had this person up on a pedestal in a lot of ways, and having to let go of this relationship has been really difficult to move past it. It feels like for those of you that are now single, having to kind of let go of this energy has been tricky, right? I'm also going to look at what's coming in for both singles and couples, but let's look at your current energy as it stands right now coming into 2024. Wow, okay. That's positive. Let's see what energy is immediately crossing it first before I show you. Okay, so you've got conversation or truth or clarity coming in about a relationship. So for those that are in a relationship, it looks like you might have some sort of deep conversation. You're going to be learning the truth about something. Somebody's going to be communicating to you how they feel. This also might be some sort of clarity regarding relationships. So if you were confused about something in the past, about how to move forward, this is going to all become very clear in 2024. And I feel like it's going to happen in the first 3 to 4 months. I feel like if you hear this reading and you're like, there's no way, I'm really happy in my relationship, I feel like there's going to be some sort of turn of events. And it's not that you're not going to be happy, but you're going to need to have clarity about the relationship for some reason. There's going to be a need for it, especially since it's the energy crossing right now. There's going to be something that's going to require you to take a really concerted effort of being present and looking at this energy. Let's go ahead and see what is in your past. So what are you leaving behind in 2023? For some of you, you're leaving behind somebody that, would be have that kind of fuckboy or fuck girl energy. So if you were in a relationship with somebody that maybe wasn't giving you the relationship that you would like, or that was maybe more of a situationship rather than an actual relationship, you're leaving that behind. I feel like you're, the past energy is showing me that there was definitely a very sexually charged time during the last 6 to 9 months that maybe you guys were going out, just meeting people, which is great, right? But you're looking forward towards a new sort of outlook in 2024. I feel like you're leaving a lot of that mentality behind. You're sort of in those first stages of whether it's manifestation or trying to look at things in a different way, but whatever it is, I feel like you're definitely making progress and looking at things in a more positive way. Let's see here. So the first 3 months, I feel like, there's going to be some of you that are going to go through this period of time where either somebody you're dealing with is being very cold to you. I feel like for some of you, this relationship is going to get a little bit tricky. This person's not going to be very communicative. I feel like they're definitely going to be very emotional when it comes to this relationship. Some of you may meet somebody that is just not as open and cold, or not as open as you normally would like be attracted to. This person might have that kind of cold exterior. And I feel like for some of you that are in that are in a relationship, you're going to start to see this person in that way. Like you're going to start to see that maybe this person isn't for your highest good because they aren't very kind. Because I have you walking away within the first 6 months and leaving something behind. Go ahead and clarify that. But you're definitely walking away from something. Yeah, you're walking away also from looking at like that sort of grass is greener on the other side. So for some of you that are in a relationship, I feel like you're going to be looking at your relationship. Remember, I said there's going to be something that's going to make you need to seek clarity about your relationship. And that's because you're going to need to take inventory. Like, really, am I looking at this in the right way? Am I looking at it in a way that is positive? Or maybe am I creating a lot of blockages in my life? And so you're walking away from that mentality. For others of you that I feel like are not in a relationship, you're kind of leaving behind those people that aren't serving your highest good. And you're going to be focusing on that self-healing, pouring into your own cup, working on your own confidence, just a lot of positivity, I feel like, after the first 6 months of the year. So maybe like right around your birthdays is when things are going to start to shift in a more positive direction for a lot of you. Say, what do you not see coming? Okay, so I feel like this year is going to be the year of like manifestation for you. I feel like for a lot of you, yeah, the trials and tribulations potentially at the beginning of the year of realizing like what it is that you want and what you don't want, those are going to cause you to become, like I was saying, it's going to have you walk through this sort of healing energy, but you're going to become more emotionally grounded. And being open to that. I feel like you're also going to be working on your manifestation in a lot of ways. I feel like you're going to be manifesting a lot of positivity. For some of you, you need to watch about how emotionally open you are and be leery of any sort of manipulative individuals that are kind of still in your life. It's being highlighted that there might be somebody that's sort of possessive of you. That, again, that inventory that you're supposed to take kind of that first 3 to upwards of 6 months of who is right for you in your life right now and who you need to like keep in your life and who you need to maybe have them take a back seat. If you haven't come to the conclusion of like who that is by the first 6 months, then you're definitely going to get it shown in your face like very strongly around, I would say, like June, July, August, around the summertime. Okay, so let's get an overall. What does Spirit want you to know with regards to your love life? And remember, these are collective readings. If you want a more specific reading to you for 2024, I'm going to be running a special for the first few weeks of the end of December, first few weeks of January, doing a complete 2024 reading. It'll be over Zoom and you can get kind of a breakdown of what the year is to come. So for you guys, your number is 36. Okay. So for some of you might be 36 years old. The numbers 3 and 6 might be significant. Maybe you have a 6 or a 3 in your birthday somewhere, right? Like it could be July 3rd. You could be June 30th. Around there, right? Those are numbers are being highlighted, and you have the protection message. So yeah, I feel like Spirit's really highlighting like this is going to be a year of you, which is really positive, but it's a year of you learning to take your own inventory and not putting yourselves out there so much so emotionally that you get hurt. Like you guys are sort of like that maternal energy of the zodiac, right? As your sun sign or wherever this runs in your chart. And by that, like you kind of are the caretakers. And so I feel like this is going to be the year of like where you start to really buckle down and take care of yourself, because you guys have come to the edge here in 36 in reverse. Yeah. So this is, fear is leading the way into places that you don't need to go. So most of what you fear in the moment is an illusion stemming from an old belief that isn't true. Now is the time for courage. Yeah, so now is the time for you guys to really take a look at what is kind of bringing you, what is keeping you sort of lost, and not worrying again so much about what everybody else wants, what everybody else is thinking, detaching from the drama of it all, okay? Looking at false evidence as well when it comes to your own inventory as well. So like if you're looking at your relationships, right? Or you're looking at just anything over the next year, right? In 2024, oftentimes we try to be really self-aware. We try to do that and we get confused and end up creating this narrative that can be kind of self-serving, right? To kind of protect ourselves out of fear. So Spirit is just wanting me to highlight that to make sure that you're being really consistent with taking that deeper look. If that makes sense at all. Let's just see. What are you guys manifesting here in 2024? Whoa. These cards don't flip very easily. There we go. Trust the universe. Yes, I love this. I love, love, love this for you guys. Because you're meant to trust the universe. You're meant to. Spirit is asking you, this is the first moon in Aquarius. So I think a lot of times you guys get in your own way, right? Like, so everybody does, of course. That's not anything earth shattering. I'm not giving you any sort of information that you're like, oh wow, she's right on the money. But I think because of this sort of like emotional connectivity that you guys have and this vulnerability, oftentimes you guys get in your own way where you cause your own problems not realizing it. Like you're trying to do good, you're trying to do right by others, you're trying to do right by yourself last. That usually comes last for you guys. But then you end up shooting yourselves in the foot, right? So this is the first quarter moon in Aquarius. And this is saying if you're feeling stuck or you're making someone else feel stuck, you need to tread carefully. Sometimes stuck people behave recklessly, okay? And your manifestation affirmation is energies of the first quarter moon in Aquarius. Thank you for showing me that it's okay to be me. So really connecting with self. I feel like that is your overall message for 2024 for love. And if you would like a private reading, please don't hesitate to reach out. And I hope you guys take care. Love you.